Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Handoff to the single back. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. He's got his man wide open. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, if I'm a defensive coordinator, you can't leave the middle of the field that wide open. Makes it so easy for the quarterback to read and recognize and get the ball out of his hands for a first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass caught. He has first down yardage at the 46. And that's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern to this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Has caught, can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Extra point try coming now. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Cowboys will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker who's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Grab behind the line, it's Morales. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, you want to get the ball out to your receiver, hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. He's going to bring up fourth down. The Cowboys will line up to kick it away. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Moving past the 25. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
Texas 7, Oklahoma State 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The shotgun running play call. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And he'll set up to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big, refusing to be stopped on this play. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll ride the back again here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Oh, the pass is picked off. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down play coming up. Movement here from the tight end. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Well, it looked like the quarterback quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
This one will be fair caught. Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Cowboys. It was a foot race and he won it.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's reeled in. It's Hansen.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made after a big gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 2nd down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure?
has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And that sets up a return. And they've got the returner corralled. First down here for this offense. Here's the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency in this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Receiver makes the grab, tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. The quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Crucial third down play right here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Cowboys will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Takes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. From the shotgun, drops back, and he lofts it deep over the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
High completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Trying to extend the play. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And now the running back's got it again. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Cowboys lining up here on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Cowboys look to keep this drive moving. Play action here on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Fights off a defender. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Throws a rocket toward the right side. Catch made down inside the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, here on 4th down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
He'll hand it off.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it here. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? This will be the 9th play on the drive. And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
He's brought in at the 18-yard line.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Now, on 4th down.
The Cowboys will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they will claim the second half lead. Here's the point after attempt. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Motion now from the tight end. Hands off to the left. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The shotgun handoff here. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Bringing pressure. In the clear at the 25. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Launching downfield. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the second down incompletion, I have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Still going. It's a foot race. Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him. Lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. This should be the last play of the quarter. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Well, they've got him behind the line. It's a tackle for loss to wrap up the third quarter.
The end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Oklahoma State 14, Texas 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Send the back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. A handoff to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. On the move, looking deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas. Made the defense look slow that time. And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone. So 25. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Here we are, late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. He's escaping the pocket now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, when you take a chance, sometimes things tend to backfire. Conventional wisdom says to run the ball, no matter what the down and distance is, to work that clock and win this game the surest way. You take the chance, you're aggressive, and it ends up backfiring with the interception.
Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Third down, out of the shotgun. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. He knocks this one right through. And the ball game is tied, heading down the home stretch.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Rush set it down for the offense. 1st down. There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Texas.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. It's good! Right away to win a conference championship. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other